A local police officer has received an award for helping bring down a multi-state financial crime ring. Shane Lee speaks with Baxter Police Sergeant Russ Wickland about his 3-year pursuit of the criminals.
More than 100 conspirators stole the identities of thousands of people as part of one crime ring from 2006 through 2011. The group stole more than $2 million across 19 states during that time. Baxter Police Sergeant Russ Wickland worked the case for 3 years before the crime ring busted.
It was worth it, but it was a lot of work, and it's relief when it's finally over.
It's hard to understand sometimes for the public how it could take so long, but the amount of detail and the amount of evidence that had to be gathered was just astronomical.
Sergeant Wickland's involvement in the case began in 2008, right here at Walmart in Baxter.
What the suspects were doing would be cashing counterfeit checks for high-ticket merchandise and then returning that merchandise for cash at other stores.
About 30 check cashers operated at Walmarts in western and southwestern Minnesota. Another subgroup in the crime ring targeted banks in the Twin Cities metro area. U.S. Bank lost nearly $90,000. Meanwhile, Wickland and the rest of the Minnesota Financial Crimes Task Force kept searching through receipts, transactions, and surveillance video.
You're looking at victim patterns, you're looking at suspect patterns. You basically have to put all of that together.
Wickland and the Financial Crimes Task Force would eventually work with a U.S. Postal Inspector, the Internal Revenue Service, and the U.S. Attorney's Office before Operation Masquerade came to an end.
The biggest challenge was trying to make sure that everything matched up.
One of the ringleaders has already been sentenced to 25 years in prison. Shane Lee, Lakeland News.
The Baxter Police Department no longer participates in the Minnesota Financial Crimes Task Force due to budget restrictions. Wickland still investigates fraud work but focuses locally.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.